Okay, so this one is a continuation of the week 3 lecture notes, and this is still continuing regarding statistics, right? And these are the sections in the book that we are covering. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to slide number 7 here, all right? So, so here it says we want to answer these two questions. It says a group of 8 students was asked, how many hours did you watch television last week? Here are the responses. We want to find out what the mean is or the average. And the second question asks, the following list contains a number of movies that a group of 10 students saw in the theaters in the past 12 months. Okay, here are the list of numbers. Find the median of those movies. All right, so again, to the mean, all right, another word for mean is the average. Okay, so to find the average, right, we just add up all the numbers that we have and then divide it by the number of items that we counted. Okay, so so in this case, when we add up all these numbers here, we get 99. Not sure why it's doing that. Pause it. All right, so again, we add up all these numbers here and we get 99. And then we count how many items we have. Well, it tells us 8 just in case though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 items total or 8 students. So when we divide those, we get 12 point, and it says we need to round it to the nearest tenth. Okay, so that's one number after. So we have 12.375. So when we round it, we get this means about 12.4, right? So if you look at 3, do you look to the number to the right? If it's 5 or above, we round up. Okay. If it's 4 and below, then we round down. Okay. So our answer here would be 12.4. Okay, now for the median, right? Median means, again, means the average. The median means the middle number. Okay. So, but the key part in defining the median is that we need to put the numbers here in order. So make sure you write that down. We need to order from least to greatest. Okay. So we have to order this from least to greatest. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have 4, 4, 7, 8. 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, and 20. Okay. All right. So once we order it from least to greatest, then we just count, you kind of start marking things from left to right until you find the middle number. Okay. So we start, marking things from left to right. All right, so that's 3, 3, 4, 4. All right, so notice that we have two numbers in the middle. When we have two numbers in the middle, then we need to take the average of the two. So 10 plus 12 divided by 2. Okay, and that gives us 11. All right, now if there's not an even, because this is an even number, if it was an odd number, that's easy. We can find we can find the middle number quickly. But if there's an even number, okay, or even number of items, then we had to find the average of the two in the middle. Okay, let me pause there for a second. Okay, I'm on slide 11 right now. I'm looking at the bottom here. So we talked about mean, median. So the next topic is mode, okay, or modes. So remember, mode means the number that occurs the most, all right? So if we look at this one here, do we have a mode? Looking at the bottom. Actually, let's look at the top. I know it's asking for the median, but if we ask for the mode, what will be the mode here for the top? 16, right? Because 1, 2, 3, right? So that number occurs the most. So 16 would be the mode. I know it's not asking for the mode for the top, it's asking for the median, but I'm just focusing on the word mode right now. Okay, what about the bottom here? What would be the mode for the bottom? Right, so again, do we have a number that's occurring more than one time? And the answer is no. So in this case, there's no mode here. Okay. Now sometimes you can have more than two modes, right? So if we go back to the previous problem here, if 14 was listed again, right? If 14 was listed again, then they would also be marked three times, right? So it will be 16 and 14 will be the modes. Okay, so again, you can have no mode, you can have one mode, you can have more than one mode, all right? So just be aware of that. Okay, so here it says customers waiting at Ellerton Bank has been complaining about the amount of time they must wait in line. Managers at the bank beginning to investigate the problem have recorded sample waiting times for 10 customers at the bank. Here are the 10 waiting times. Okay. So the first question is asking what is the mean of the data set. So again, we add up these numbers and divide it by 10. And when we do that, we get 12.5. Okay, which a lot of you guys got. And second question is what is the median, right? So again, remember median is you have to order them from least to greatest first. All right. So when we do that, we get 11 for our median. That's the middle number. And then the last one here says, how many modes does the data set have? So let's see here. Looks like we have two modes, right? We have 11 that appears twice and 8 appears twice. So we have two modes and they are 8 and 11.